Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Newcomers. Time once again for Mailbag Monday. If you follow us, you know we've been doing things a little bit differently. We've been bringing you a show on Monday and another show on Thursday. And we said, give us your thoughts on it. Boy, they're split 50-50. Our die-hard, true blue fans, they say the longer the better. Just give us one show. Other folks that are maybe busy people, they say 2 shows is good. We like that. And another segment of folks says, oh, if you only do 2 Mailbag Mondays, what are we going to do about day trips and bike rides and cart rides and Linda's cooking? Don't worry, we're still going to do that. In fact, we've been working really, really hard this week, and we've already produced some of those shows. And we're going to, what should I say, intersperse them as we go.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. 2 more shows this week, then we'll renegotiate.
That's right.
Today you're going to have a lot of good stuff, and we've also saved some good stuff for Thursday, so no worries about that. On today's show,
The Villages is the #1 city in America that people want to move to.
wow. Today we're going to show you a brand new bubble wrap.
Having the proper inflation in your golf cart tires is important. I'm Peter Bernard, and on this week's Bubble Wrap, I'll show you how to check the pressures.
And why gas cart over electric cart?
More apartments,
We'll take you on an out and about.
all that and more. Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
It's June 10th. On this day in history, our buddy Mike had this idea. Tell him what happened important on that day in history, all right? Well, you'll be surprised or glad or maybe sad to know that on June 10th, back in the year 1692, the first witch was hanged after the Salem witch trials.
Wow. I'm glad I didn't live back then.
Also, in 1967, it was the end of the 6 Days War between Israel and Syria and Egypt and some other Mideastern countries. So I kind of remember that back in my mind. I was about 12 years old.
Wow. But 6 days for a war,
6 days war,
that's 6 days too many, but 6 days is better than a year or 2 or 3 and many wars that have gone on forever.
That's right. Let's get things rolling with a viewer video question.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. My name's David. This is my wife, Catherine. I bet you know where we are with this 70-foot bat behind us. But anyway, we got 2 questions. We're getting ready to do our lifestyle visit in July. I want to know what 2 courses, championship courses, should we play? What are in the best shape? What are, most fun courses to play?
And my question is, what trees do well down there in the climbing in the soil besides palms and evergreens? We'll see you when you get there.
Thank you for the question. Championship courses, you'd be better off asking lots of other people besides me. I do play some, especially now. Did you know the rates have dropped? I can actually play 9 holes on a championship course after 3 p.m. for $11. That's the resident fee.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's a good price.
Not bad. And as far as which are the best, it's totally subjective. I know a lot of people that love the Palmer courses. Riley Grove, and I don't even know. I've been up there, but I can't remember them. I like Belglade because it's close here, and they're good. They're scenic. They're all a challenge for me. I play at Evans Prairie once in a while. I play over on the Havana layouts, Kenya, Kilimanjaro, Hemingway. And what else? Bonifay. Bonifay has some good courses close to here. So those are the ones I play. Other people play Glenview, Lopez. But I did ask yesterday, how are the courses to a championship player? And he said they're getting better. He said they're very good, in fact.
Nice, that's great.
So that's good to hear. Now, as far as trees that you plant, what do you think?
What trees do we plant?
Well, they said what trees do well here. Some trees don't because we're not truly tropical here.
Right. Well, I was kind of sad to see that we don't really have the sugar maple like we have back up in Indiana where it turns the beautiful oranges and yellows and reds. But down here, the magnolia is very hardy here. What are some of the others that we've planted out front?
Well, a live oak, will do well. We don't have those. They say the best live oak is the one in your neighbor's yard because those little leaves fall and create quite a mess. But man, they're a magnificent tree. if you happen to get a good one.
Yeah.
Other ones are these crepe myrtles. We
Yes.
have them all over. Some people have holly trees.
The bougainvillea.
Bougainvillea is another beautiful, grows like crazy. All of them do. We're going to do an update on our landscaping show. And we absolutely crepe murdered our crepe myrtle tree.
We did.
We chopped her. You wouldn't believe it now. You can't even tell we did it. And we did it in March.
Yeah, we did.
And here it is June, and that thing is thriving. Now,
goodness.
you know, if you took all the leaves off, it wouldn't look so beautiful, but right now it looks good.
We've even got a blossom coming on now, so I'm excited about it. I think we helped it.
Robellini is one of our favorite trees. You know, that's the one I'm showing you a picture that has multiple trunks. It's a palm tree. I think it may be called a pygmy date palm. It looks like that anyway.
Yeah.
And but it's right on the cusp of being hardy here. Sometimes the leaves get burnt when it freezes, and it will freeze once or twice a year. Not for long, and it'll warm back up usually during the day. But that's one that's kind of iffy. There are some palm trees that are iffy. You're not going to find any coconuts here.
No, I have seen some pine trees, a couple pine trees. They're not very many here.
No, and they're ugly. Unless you have
they're
one in your yard, and then you know they're not that bad.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that reminds us up north, because our house back home, our yard had many pine trees.
But we had the climate there that was okay for them. Here it seems hot. They're fighting for water. They don't get so big. Although she loves
What's that?
Norfolk pines.
Oh, I do. I've been noticing them. Along the way home, I saw a few in people's yards, and they're the kind of tree that has the branches that are right across from each other all the way up. And they're kind of, I want to decorate them.
They are. And sometimes they disguise power poles by making them look like Norfolk pines. Have you ever noticed
Yeah, I
that?
have done that.
Call our buddy Alan. He'll tell you what's hardy and what's
That's
not.
exactly right.
Got a lot of faith in that young man. All right, Linda, any small talk you want to talk about before we dive in?
Yeah. Do your husband ever do anything that kind of embarrasses you in public? Well, it happened today. Yeah, so we're coming out of a restaurant, and he thought he was the only one in the parking lot. But guess what happened? A little burp. Oh, shall I say a long burp? I think it lasted about 2 minutes. And then I turn around and there's people.
Excuse me, let me go get some of your dirty laundry.
Yeah. But, okay, but hello, we're in public. What's going on here?
I never belch.
Well, it's better than the.
I never belch. I mean, and when I started to do it, I thought, man, that's really coming out there. So I kind of, what do you call it?
Embellished?
Embellished it a little bit.
I felt like you were going out for an opera.
And we look over and these people are smiling at us, and there was 4 people that are viewers.
Yeah.
Right over there. And they saw us, and we had to go over and introduce ourselves and talk, and they're just laughing.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Jerry. I'm sorry.
Boy, it sure is hot out there these days. When you come out of a store or a restaurant, you're making your way to your car. You're glad when you get to the car.
I was very
You got to
glad.
roll the windows down, put the sunroof back if you have one, crank up that air conditioner and let it go.
Yeah,
It's
let the
warm
hot
down
air
here.
out.
Was
Well,
it 92 today?
It was hot, yes, and we needed to bring out that thing that you put in the window, the windshield. That's the reflector, and we need to do that.
I never do that.
I know, but it's time. But you know what? It tells people, hey, they're gone from the car a long time,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if that's like a theft thing or a,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Other
if
small
it's
talk.
safety.
The grandkids came. We went swimming.
Yeah, we did.
That's fun. We're getting ready to go to a tea party.
Yeah, we are.
Now, we're filming this way ahead of time because you know that I'm going to be alone here for a week. So that's why we're filming this ahead of time, because I figured you'd rather see her than me by myself.
Aww.
And who wants to see Sunny without Cher? So we're getting ready to go. As soon as we finish this, in fact, I'm getting some pressure, that we're going to go to a tea party. It's hosted by Fifi. It's called Time for Tea by Fifi, and it's going to be at the Homestead Rec Center, and I'm going to be the only male in attendance, they said. I'm going to be the only guy there.
What's there to eat? I said, well, little finger sandwiches probably, and Lenny goes, oh.
No, you told me cheese sandwiches.
No, I said finger sandwiches.
No, you said cheese.
Well, there could be cheese.
But you said cheese.
Oh, I don't
Didn't you?
I don't think so.
Didn't you say grilled cheese?
Goat cheese.
Goat cheese.
It could be goat cheese.
My tooth's hurting again. I might have to stay home.
Oh, no, it's not.
I'm
But
kidding.
anyway,
We're thrilled to be invited, and especially me because I'm going to be the only man there.
yeah, you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll get some footage of that and bring it to you next
Yeah.
week because,
Yeah.
you know, we're tricking you a little bit now because it's really not Monday. In fact, it's the middle of last week.
Yeah.
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 Richard says, why do you have a gas cart? Electric is better for the planet. Richard, I don't know. I have done some research on that. And it's my understanding, and our viewers will correct us if I'm wrong, but it may take more energy to produce that battery and the charging of that battery than it does to produce gas and have it available for our automobiles. I know that
Yeah. There's
it's a
such
debatable
debate.
topic.
It's such a debate.
But I don't like and especially what are people in Minnesota, North Dakota, Michigan, Upper Michigan, what are they going to do when it's 0 or -10 or
Yeah.
-15? I don't think, if it's like my battery powered stuff, it doesn't do great in cold weather.
I know.
I'd go hunting and out in the cold, that stuff just drains like crazy.
Drains the batteries.
And you know, we're all about getting where we're going, and so we got to make sure we get there, so we use gas. We get 250 miles.
Yeah.
We're never going to go 250 miles in a day in our golf cart.
No, I don't think
But
so.
we might go 70, something like that. You never know.
We could do that. This next question's from Ann in Citrus Grove. Does the Villages have tornado sirens? Because we have had tornado watches a couple of times lately. I'm wondering what the procedure is.
She said, and I clip these things when we do questions, if they have a long lead in or are particularly gushy toward us or whatever, or not so gushy,
Yeah.
I'll trim that out just to make it a shorter thing to read. So then I can talk about it, and it would have been better to produce the whole question.
All right.
No, I'm
You're still rambling?
But she said that she's used to the practice of hearing all those in her hometown. You're not going to hear them here. We have never heard one. And we've had several warnings, but we've never heard one. I called the people of the Villages, and they said, no, we don't have the tornado sirens.
Wow. So we just rely on the TV and your radio?
Yeah. And you're supposed to hunker down anyway. We don't have these big shelters that we could get to in time of a tornado anyway. So you go inside your smallest room with no glass, probably an interior bathroom, take you some reading material, and a battery-powered flashlight, get in there.
Bottle of water, and get your supplies ready. And speaking of that, in the paper this last week, Jerry, they had a really nice article about what to do, and you should be prepared now. And in fact, they said you should be prepared for all bad events. And right now, between now and...
Hey, the 20-ounce lamb shank is on sale at Havana.
Okay, let's go there. All right, I think it's supposed to go this sale. You can go to the stores and make sure you get your battery-powered radios, your flashlights, non-perishable food, water, a gallon per day per person, and pet food and other needs. And if you go to the stores now, I think there's some discounts for these things and tax-free. And I heard today at Walmart when I was shopping that the cat food is now on sale, a big sale just for all that.
Maybe we should go get some.
Well, we don't have a cat, but those people that love cats and dogs, I think your food's on sale, so you might want to check
Well, I mean,
that out.
if you have a power outage or a tornado, you'll eat anything, right?
Yeah, we will eat any.
All right, here's one from Pam and Bert Owens. They say, does the developer plan on building an apartment building in Middleton? We've heard rumors that one was being built for village employees. Can you sniff this rumor out and find out what you can find out? Okay, I did. I called, and the quote was, we have heard rumblings that another company was going to actually build apartments near Middleton. I don't know. I wouldn't doubt it because there are apartments here like you wouldn't believe. We saw new elevators today. What road was that?
This was over by the new Home Depot.
It was by Powell Road. I mean, they had to shoehorn that thing in there, and they're putting in apartments.
Yeah.
I've never seen so many apartments in my life.
Wildwood is booming, and apartments are everywhere in Wildwood. It's just incredible how many people are going to be moving here with apartments.
It's outside Brownwood. If you go down Powell Road, just start looking around. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Okay, this is from the Jones family. We hope to move soon and we'll need lots and lots of furniture. Where did you find these things that you did not bring, and what were they?
Okay, we went to several City Furniture. We got a beautiful, what is that? TV stand?
Yeah.
TV stand,
whatever, yeah.
credenza.
Credenza.
Love it, love it.
Yeah.
We've heard pros and cons to City Furniture. That is a really good piece. I'm
Really
glad we
good,
bought it.
really good.
We bought some from Wayfair, right here.
Yes.
This thing back here. We bought, I think our best find has been Babette's.
That might have been from Babette's, and that was from City Furniture, our dining room table out there. Okay, whatever, but
Babette's.
we did use both.
Babette's.
Another place we also went to.
That was
which
from
is-
Babette's.
Okay, you went.
Out there. That's a great table. It's
Yeah.
quality furniture.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Haverty stuff.
Yeah, it is pretty. It's a pretty table. We've also been to the Furniture Barn, and we bought a couch from the Furniture Barn. It was brand new, actually. We uncovered the plastic off of it, and we're very pleased
Yeah,
with
it's
that
fine.
couch with a stool.
And we went to Rooms to Go.
Absolutely. That's
And
a
we
nice
bought
place.
a sofa sleeper. And that's where we put the grandkids when they come.
Yeah.
Of course, we've got a guest bedroom as well.
Yeah.
But, so that's it. And Almost Perfect is another one that we've gone to. We haven't had any luck buying there, but we've looked around a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Babette's is your number one bet. Haverty's is here too. There's a bunch, especially in Leesburg.
Yeah, Leesburg has some, I think Ashley Furniture's coming, and there's another one that's coming. But there's furniture all over the place.
This is from Move Buddha. It's a travel and leisure article about the Villages. The Villages was recently voted the #1 city that people want to move to in 2024, and it has the largest retirement community in the world. Wow.
In the world.
In the world.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says the Villages is a racehorse that's outperforming or outpacing every other city in the country for growth. Good thing or bad thing? Don't necessarily think it's a good thing. Fueled by a silver tsunami. What do you think that means?
Us, we're silver haired.
That's
We're
it.
growing
That's
in.
it.
We're
Good
just
job.
going in.
Good.
We're taking
This
over.
baby boomtown has
Yeah.
been on the rise for a decade. Baby boomtown, I mean baby boomers.
Yeah.
And it shows no sign of slowing down in 2024. With baby boomers reaching retirement age through 2031, the Florida destination is poised for even more growth in years to come. It also showed that while housing costs are a consideration, Americans are not only willing to relocate here, but they're willing to pay more for the homes. For example, the median home value is $407,528, which is more than the nation's average of $347,716. Both those numbers sound high to me.
Yeah, they
Those
do.
are- that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
And that probably includes all the homes in the Villages, not just the ones sold by MLS or not just the ones sold by
Okay,
VLS.
yeah.
But that's,
Yeah.
like we said,
I mean,
those aren't our numbers now.
No.
Those were from them.
And considering that we have homes ranging from 200,000 all the way up to 2 or 3 million, right?
Yeah,
We have
3.2 million. the other one.
$3.2 million homes. So we have a variety of homes here.
And it said that although the Villages is known as the largest retirement village in the world, it had the highest in to out ratio, which meant that for every 100 people that leave the Villages, 438 people move in.
Whoa,
Yeah. That's an interesting number right there.
that is very interesting.
So that's why they're building all those new houses, and what's probably why they're not going to stop.
Yep. It's time for bubble wrap.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. Having the proper inflation in your golf cart tires is important. It's an easy thing to check, and you can do it with just a couple of tools. Take off the valve caps like this and see what you have as far as inflation goes right now. On this one, 22.5, so it's a little low. So here's a device that you can get on Amazon, and if you order through Jerry and Linda's link, they get a small percentage and you don't pay any more. So here's how you do it. Take the end of the steel, put it on there, and make sure it's nice and tight, and then run it up to 24 psi. Because I don't trust the readings on the actual inflator, I come back with my little deal, hold it on for 1 second, and you see I have 24.2. Close enough. It's best to check your tire pressures in the morning before you've taken any drives, because tire pressures do get higher as you drive around on the hot pavement, especially in the summertime. Go around to all 4 tires and make sure you're equally at 24 psi on each one. Put the dust cap back on, and there you have it. I'm Peter Bernard, and that's this week's Bubble Wrap.
Thanks, Peter. That's important. Just yesterday you were saying that our golf cart had too much air in the tires.
I think it felt that way. I felt like we were bouncing.
Bounce a little bit bouncy. Yeah, but you can easily measure those. There's all kinds of gauges too. You don't have to have an electric gauge like Peter used. They have the ones that push on there, the old style, and you look at the thing and you figure. But yeah, thank you, Peter, for that. It's always good to keep them running smooth. Speaking of golf cart tires, look at my new golf cart wheels. No, I'm just kidding. We came out of Home Depot, and that guy was pulled up there. Those are vicious. Could you imagine like something out of Ben-Hur? You chew up the car next to you.
Oh, no. Time for a new feature. It's called Pet of the Week. Today we feature Spuddy. This is Spuddy. He's a Shih Tzu. He's about 8 years old. He's our neighbor, and he sure is a fun dog. Every time we come to visit him, he barks and tells us that we're coming to his home. Spuddy lives with his grandparents, Ron and Dorothy, and if you'd like to show your pet, send us a video about a minute long.
I hope you like that. People love to see doggies. And he is precious.
Yeah,
He's such a cute dog. Now, he belongs to our good friends Dorothy and Ron. And he's just a cute little boy.
He is.
But if you have a cute little pup or kitty or iguana, whatever, you can do a feature like that and send it in, and we'll consider you for Pet of the Week. And what you do is hold your camera in landscape, film about a 1-minute thing like that, hold him, talk about him, let us know all the information, get a picture of him playing or jumping or whatever he does, fetching or climbing a tree, and your pet can be our Pet of the Week. You took a big inhale.
I was going to say something, but I didn't want to after you said something. Remember, you
What were
said
you gonna
don't.
say?
I was going to say, it gives me my fix of having a pet.
Time for Out and About. Our travels today took us to China Chef. That is in Magnolia Plaza. Do you know where that is? It's down near the village of Marsh Bend. It's right across from Linden. It's in that shopping mall that has Reveille and Publix and
Willie Jewell's.
So, and the Village's Golf Cars is there. So you'll find it. But it's a small place. But if you like Chinese food, I like it.
Yeah.
I went in and the girl at the counter spoke excellent English, and that's always a plus. Yeah. And she knew exactly what we wanted, and she suggested things for us.
Yeah.
I had my old standby. This is all I ever get at a Chinese restaurant. General Tso. The General and me were like that. I always leave off that green stuff.
Broccoli,
yeah. And it was tasty, very good. They put it on some of that dirty rice, is that what they call it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. And it came with a
egg roll.
Egg roll, and I liked it. It was real good. I enjoyed it.
I had some noodles, some chicken with noodles of some sort, and I like it. But you know what I always do? I put soy sauce over everything, and it's always 10 times better for me. I love soy sauce, but it was delicious. We sat inside. It was a little cool. The air conditioning was cold. I had to get my jacket out of the cart, but it was great.
I got a can of Coke, and
I had water.
That's what we had. You can see the bill there. I forget what it came to. I don't have it here in front of me. Poor preparation. Poor preparation makes poor performance.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Anyway, a nice little quick meal.
Time for the word jumble. Appreciate you all playing, and I had a great suggestion this week. Said, why don't you do the word jumble on Monday and tell us the answer on Thursday? So that's what we'll do this week. We're going to give it to you today and tell you the answer on Thursday. Last week, the clue was you can't buy here, but you can walk to the square. Okay, so where could you not buy, but you could walk to the square? It was the Lofts at Brownwood. There was a lot of letters in that one.
Yeah, yeah.
And how many of you, raise your hand if you got the answer. Good job, really good. Your clue for this week, Brownwood landmarks gone and back again. If you know the answer, be sure to let us know that you know, but don't put it down in the comment section because some people will cheat and look down there because this one has a lot of letters too.
It's time for Sweet and Salty.
All right, which one do you want to do today?
I'm always doing the sweet, Jerry. I want to always be the sweet. This is from Sonia. I don't know you both, but OMG, I get goosebumps when I watch you. I love watching you both, and I love all the wonderful things you do for the viewers. Your kindness is just bubbling out of both of you. Gizmo is and will always be the most proudest pup in heaven.
Aw, Sonia, that is so nice.
That is
but
sweet.
I just want to let you know that sometimes we give people a rash and not goosebumps. So maybe you have a rash. But no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, we appreciate you, Sonia, for watching us.
Yes, that is so sweet. She always has lovely comments, and we just wanted to highlight yours today. And then there's Bill Little. Bill Little. He says, obviously the wife owns the husband.
Oh.
They're both boring, and it's excruciating to watch. Don't watch their videos. Lame.
I don't get what it means that I own you. I've never even heard of that term.
Maybe it's because I worship the ground you walk on.
Oh, you should.
I don't know what that means either.
I've never heard of that.
But it's excruciating to watch this.
Ooh.
Don't watch their videos. Lame.
Well.
Gosh, Bill. If you stayed long enough to write that comment, we appreciate you watching.
It's time for shout outs. I would like to give a little shout out today. If you noticed, I have a little necklace on. Look at this. Isn't that precious? I love this. This was handmade by a gentleman. I don't know his name, but his wife, his name is Sally Priest. I love that. And believe it or not, he made this out of real wood from Bethlehem. And is genuine olive wood. So very, very thoughtful. Thank you so much for sending that.
That's a really nice keepsake.
That's nice.
It has the cross in it, and it's carved all the way through the heart.
Yeah, and that's his mission in life is to pass these on. And so, how lovely. Thank you so much.
Yeah. But no matter how you got to be one of our friends, we appreciate each and every one of you. And you can see some of your pictures scrolling up there. If you'd like us to feature a picture of you, please send one to villagesnewcomers@gmail.com. Make sure it's in landscape format. We won't punish you if you don't, if you put it in the other one, but it's a lot easier for me to work on. So thank you for that. And we're really pleased and happy to feature you on our show. That's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
We're going to have part 2 of this show on Thursday. So we hope every one of you will tune in again. We really do appreciate it.
If you liked our video today, please press that like and subscribe button and share it with all your friends. Until next time.
See you when you get here.